Okay, this one is the Sollong RAM. Okay, go next, back to the next slide. Okay, so this is the RAM, which is, as you can see here, it's becoming a new trend of AI plus Web3 wallet. Yeah, so the demand is always there in the industry itself. For the next upcoming 3 years, this RAM business is going to be very big business for our company and also for all our members. Okay, so go to next slide, Chris. Okay, so as you can see here, these are the three key module of Sollong DePIN memory resources. So this is what we've been pledging from the day one when we started the business. As you can see, the three major thing in the slide: storage, hash rate, and also the node. The node will be the phone that you guys having right now. We have total 5 different devices: S1, S2, S3, and the L Fold, and also the LPAD. All right. And the hash rate, we are focusing on the CPI, and the storage will be the RAM. So talking about the hash rate, the CPI, right? So as you all know, we are selling the graphic cards of H100 from the NVIDIA to all the AI companies in the Asia, especially. Okay. So basically what you are guys making from the CPI is we are buying the NVIDIA graphic cards from the US, all right? And then we are selling it, the GPU resources back to all the AI companies. You see, in order for you to build the AI company, right? You need to have graphic cards. Without the graphic cards, you can't build the AI company. Okay. So that's where we are doing. Okay. We buy from the US, all right. And since our company is registered in Singapore, and then we channeling all the assets of the graphic GPUs back to all the AI companies in China and also the other countries in Asia. Okay. So that's how we make the money. And that's how we're giving you the rebates in the CPI itself, okay, on the hash rate. Whereas now we have launched our new system, which is the storage, which is the RAM. Okay, now let's move to the next slide. I'm going to explain in detail about RAM. So this is the potential business in RAM industry. As you can see here, there's about 685,000 of billions of project that in 2025. And it's been forecast that in 2030, all right, it's going to be over 2 trillion business market in RAM itself. Whereas talking about the project, currently is about 650 plus project in 2025 for RAM, but in 2030 is going to be more than 1,500 projects that are going to involve in RAM, yeah? So that's a very huge market that we are talking about. So next slide, Chris. Okay, now we're coming to the main picture already. So in RAM, you can invest same like in CPI and also the mobile DePIN. Okay, it's just that in RAM, if you go to our back office, you can see that there's a column for AI RAM. Okay, when you click it, when you deposit your USDT or few tokens that you can select for the RAM, you can invest minimum starting with $100, maximum up to $50,000. Okay, and what the system will do is automatically they will convert your token, your USDT, Bitcoin, your Ethereum in terms of RAM token. Okay, this RAM token is our native token from the Sollong itself, and this RAM token doesn't have a fixed value, so it will be fluctuating up and down as time goes by. Okay, and then we also have our own in-house token we call as AI long token. So this AI long token also carries a weight whereby if you want to build the business, okay, in AI RAM as a marketing, as your team building, then you need to hold certain amount of AI long token in order for you to rank up. Okay. But if you already have the team in CPI, right, you can use the same structure. Okay. And then to invest in DePIN investment. So DePIN, you need to invest yourself minimum 100. If let's say any of your team members would like to invest in RAM, make sure you as an upline already have a RAM account. That means minimum $100 is needed to activate your account if you want to earn the commission from your network. Yeah, so it's going to work totally two different things compared to the CPI and also the DePIN RAM. All right. So the RAM, as I mentioned to you, it fluctuates up and down. And the AI long token, you also can purchase for now because the price started out with $1 and now it's around $33 one token of AI long. The reason why the price went up so high within 2 weeks is because every day, all right, when it started from $1, the price will cut off each day when it goes up by 5%. So everybody's buying basically the AI long. Nobody's selling it. That's the reason why the price have shoot up to $33 within 2 months' time. Okay, and you can also sell it anytime from the back office itself. So we have liquidity pool up to 13 million so far in AI RAM. Okay, so for buying fees will be 2%, and selling fees of AI long token will be 5%. And when you want to sell, it also works the same thing. Yeah, so they will go by 5% on a daily basis. If somebody is selling and the price went down by 5%, and then the selling stops, then you need to continue to buy or sell in the next day. All right. So following the UTC time will be 3 p.m. Filipino time that you guys need to buy as fast as possible. So every day, 3 p.m. Filipino time, you have to be on the phone if you want to buy the AI long token. If no means normally it will be easily sold out immediately because everybody from around the world is purchasing this AI long token. As you know, that we already have more than almost about 300,000 members right now, paid members in Sollong account. Okay, so that's on the detail on RAM and also AI long token. Okay, now let's move on to the next slide, Chris. Okay, so this is the valuation of the token AI long. So the limitation or the supply of the token is only 2.1 million. So it's a very limited token supply. Yeah. So next slide. Okay, now talking about the RAM shield mechanism is something like an insurance plan. Okay, for those who want to invest like 20,000, 30,000, or up to 50,000 in RAM, since RAM doesn't have a fixed price, it can fluctuate up and down. At this current moment, it's a one RAM equal to one USD. But in the future, it can go up and it also can go down, right? So in order to protect your investment, what you can do, you can buy an insurance plan under the AI RAM, whereby from your total investment, they will be charged 3% monthly basis, all right, from your investment, whereby they will be locking your RAM price when you purchase it. So that means when you want to sell it, doesn't matter the price is down, you can still able to sell it in the current price that you purchase on the day when you purchase the RAM package. So let's say you're able to purchase the RAM for $1. So then you will have able to sell the token of RAM with $1. If let's say the price of RAM have went up to 1.05, let's say the time that you want to sell, you can sell it in the higher price itself. So that's how the insurance mechanism works. But at the current moment, this insurance mechanism shield not yet even launched in the back office because why, it's still new, right? So obviously the price will keep on going up. It's not going to go down or it's not going to fluctuate at the current moment. Okay. So in the future, you will know that there's a insurance plan as well for the RAM, okay, or shield mechanism as a protection, okay. So the next slide, Chris. Okay, now we're coming to the main chapter of today's presentation. Yeah. So as you can see here, there's total 4 category of investment here. Yeah. We call as R1, R2, R3, and R4. So the R1 is 100 to $1,000. Okay, which is gives you a daily return of a rebate of 0.5%. Okay, and then we have 0.35%. That is the quota for your AI long token. Yeah. So not everybody can buy the token immediately, right? So what will happen is based on how much you're investing, you will be given a quota basis on a daily for the AI long for you to purchase. That's separately, which you need to purchase, okay, if you want it. But if you're just a pure investor, then you can just go ahead with the RAM token itself, whereby you'll be having a base rate of 0.5% rebate on a daily basis for this particular category. And for R2 is $1,001 to $5,000 investment, whereby you have a rebate of 0.53% daily. Okay. And for R3 will be 5,001 to 10,000. All right, will be 0.55%. Okay. And for R4 will be 10,001 up to 50,000. Your daily will be 0.63%. So this is just a baseline. Yeah. It's not the final amount. If you want to see how much you make, the final rebate, all right, will be you just go back to the AI RAM page, okay, and then put the amount that you want to invest and how long you want to lock it. You see, the difference between DePIN and also AI RAM is in AI RAM, they don't lock your capital. You can able to select how long you want to lock it. Okay, so if let's say you want to lock it for 30 days or 100 days, you can do so. Okay, you lock it for 100 days. Then after that, what you can do is uh, after 100 days that you already lock it, okay, you can able to take out your capital back again after that, after the 100 days. Okay, so that's the difference between RAM and also DePIN. So depending on what type of investors that you have, are they short-term investors or long-term investors, then you can discuss back with your leaders, especially Mr. Chris. I think so you will explain in detail on what kind of strategy can we use in this business line, okay? So that will be the main thing, all right? And let's move on to the next slide, Chris. Okay, so here there's an additional total network RAM AI region whereby the company is willing to share their profit sharing together with all the members. Yeah, so if you see here, when the company hits a sales of 5 million to 8 million additional, all right, in RAM package, so the company will increase their rebate system up to 5%. From whatever you're getting today, it will be increased by 5%. Okay, so if the sales goes up to 8 million to 16 million, they will increase another 5%. So up to 50 million sales, they have increased up to 27% from your current rebate that you're getting on a daily. So it's going to be a very big amount. When the company grows, we also are going to grow together with the company. Yeah. All right. So next slide, Chris. Okay, now we're coming to the direct sponsor. So how the direct sponsor works here is very straightforward. You only have two levels for AI RAM. So if you're introducing a friend who want to invest in AI RAM, let's say he put $10,000 example. So he's going to make 0.8% example, yeah, the rebates. So $80 that you'll be making a day. From 80, you will be making 16% from the $80. Okay. Second level, you'll be getting 9% from his friends that he's referring. Okay, so there will be only two levels that you guys making and ARM. So you can see how the payouts is going to be, and this is from the ROIs. If let's say they're locking it for 2,400 days, then you can earn this 16% from your friend for 2,400 days. If they're locking for 100 days, then you only earn up to 100 days. So what happens after that? The system stops because your friend will be withdrawing back the capital. And if let's say you want to reinvest back again, then you will start earning back again this direct sponsor of 16% and also from his team members, which is 9%. All right. So that's on the direct sponsor. Okay, next slide. So now this is the marketing plan for the AI RAM. Okay. So as you can see here for the A0, that means for those who are investing as an investor, okay, let's say they put 10,000, they don't have a team that they're building. So what the trick here is you can't withdraw everything out immediately right after you finish your contract. Let's say you put it for 30 days. After 30 days, you want to withdraw your 10,000 plus with your profit, right? So what will happen here is there's a daily withdrawal limit for A0 ranking, which is 1,500. So basically, you need to wait about 10 days for you to able to withdraw, finish all your profits plus with the capital. And for the past 10 days, then there will be no any interest being paid. Okay, for AI RAM, when it started, you need to wait about 3 days for it to process. And when you want to stop and withdraw back your capital, there's going to be a 24 hours buffer system whereby you need to wait in order for you to start withdrawing your capital plus your profit. But bear in mind, the profit you can start withdrawing on a daily basis if you wanted, yeah? So no problems on that based on the token that you're investing, okay? So now going back to the A1, okay, ranking, your personal stacking must be $500 in AI RAM and your performance of team performance must be $30,000. So 30,000 is in term of RAM, but at this current moment, the RAM is equivalent to $1. So I'm just putting it as $30,000. Okay. So as long as you have a $30,000 team volume, you will be earning additional 15% from the metrics benefit bonus on a daily basis from their ROI. So what I mean by that is from the 30,000 sales that you have, let's say they're making 0.5% per day is around $150. So from $150, you're making 15% from it, which is $22.50 every single day, as long as they're locking it based on their whatever amount preference that they have. But once the amount of locking days finish, then obviously there will be no any performance, right? So you don't get any benefit. But they lock it for 100 days, 200 days, then you already can do your mathematics that for the 200 days, how long that you'll be earning the 15%. All right. So they do have a quota system for the AI long as well. If you want to purchase it, then you can purchase it. As I mentioned to you, if you want to go up in terms of ranking, then you need to have this AI long quota. But at this moment, they don't not yet have come out with the quota system yet because we don't know how much amount that you needed to go up in terms of ranking. Okay. So the upcoming next slides, maybe down the road, maybe another next 1 month, when they do the announcement, yeah, on how much AI long that you needed in order for you to go rank up, then you can start purchasing and things and everything. But obviously the prices keep on going up. If you want to purchase now based on your quota, you can do so for A1 ranking. All right, so the daily withdrawal will be $2,000. Okay, so whereas for the A2, you need to have two A1s, all right, and personal stacking is $1,000. So for the A2, which is ranking, you need to have two A1, right? So in DePIN, okay, sorry, in AI RAM, it only runs under the two legs, whereas on the DePIN page, you runs under three legs. Okay, so you need minimum three legs in DePIN. So if you already have a team, then it's easy for you to build the AI RAM because the two legs will be running automatically. But the team performance bonus, you need 160,000 sales, yeah, in order for you to have 25% daily bonus from your team's performance on a daily basis. Okay. Whereas for the A3, you need to have 3,000 personal stacking and two A2 and 400,000 sales in your team. And you can override 35% of their daily income. All right. So, but they also have another stocky system in AI RAM. It's same like how you have a stocky system for the phone. So we do have a stocky system for the RAM, which whereby the first package is 16,600, whereby the company will give you directly A3 ranking. That means your ranking is being protected as A3. You can override from your team bonus 35% daily, regardless of you have the sales of 400,000 or not, even 20,000, 30,000 sales, you can still override 35% from your daily ROI. All right, so that's the privilege that you have for purchasing the 16,600 and you'll be given a A3 ranking. And the 16,600 will be locked for 2,400 days automatically, whereby it will give you a rebate of 0.85% every day from 16,600, which you'll be roughly earning $141, okay, $141 per day, all right, for the next 2,400 days. Whereas for the A2, all right, it will be somewhere around $9,000, okay, for you to buy the stockies package, whereby they give you the A2 ranking. And for the A1 ranking, you need to invest $6,000 in the stockies. Then they'll give you the A1 ranking, whereby it's been protected for the 15%. And doesn't matter how much of your group volume sales that you have, you still can override 15% from your team. So it doesn't matter anybody try to pull out the group volume or the sales, all right, you still can enjoy the metrics benefit or the daily ROI from your team performance. Yeah. So, and the highest ranking that we have is the A6 ranking, whereby you need to have your personal stacking of 21,000 and you need to have two A5 under your team, and it must have 8 million sales under your group in AI RAM. All right, and you can override 50% of their daily ROI daily. So can you imagine by having 8 million sales, 0.5% itself will cost around $40,000. That means your team is earning daily $40,000. And from the $40,000, you'll be earning 50%, which is 20,000. And your daily maximum withdrawal limit will be $10,000. Okay. So that's all about on the AI RAM. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me now regarding the AI RAM. Okay. So that's it. The presentation done on the AI RAM. So this is the new thing that we have. Yeah.